Hi guys, my name's Abim and this is Abimoto. To some of you who have been here before, you'll have noticed now the channel has changed its name. So the reason why I've created this video is just to explain the reasons why. So simply put, when I first started the vlog or channel, it was more about kind of my drift car and that build. As I've kind of progressed, it's changed into more of a kind of a general channel in terms of me and my builds. So I thought I'd change the name to reflect kind of a more general theme rather than more of a drift specific theme. And that's kind of about it. So going forward, what you can expect to see is a lot more videos on all the different builds I'm currently working on. And what I'll do now is I'll quickly just take you around and show you a few of those. Now, all my builds are playlisted on my channel. So if you want to see some videos on a specific build, go to the playlist and you can see all the videos that relate to that build. And of course, if you're interested in keeping up to date, hit subscribe and don't forget to press the notification button, and then you'll be kept up to date as and when I load new videos up to the channel. So starting with, actually I'll start with the BMW, which is kind of my original project on the channel, which is around drifting. Okay, so this is a BMW E46, originally a 328 Ci coupe in silver. It's been painted Laguna blue and it's had M3 rear quarters grafted on, M3 wings, bumpers, etc, etc. So to all intensive purposes on the outside it's kind of an M3 bodied vehicle. I've stripped the interior out, all the sound deadening, etc, etc, put a 4 bolt-in safety devices roll cage and then painted the whole lot in white using some POR 15, which is actually a brush on paint. And as you can see, the finish is not too bad for a brush on, but this is kind of where we are with it at the moment. I guess the things that separates this from most other E46s is the engine of choice. So this is a 2.8 VR6 12 valve, which is currently mated to a 5-speed BMW gearbox. So I've still got quite a bit to do with this, but this is kind of where we are. Obviously you can see it's the plan is to turbocharge it. Currently it's got a whole set HX 35-40, but yeah, still a fair bit more to go, but progress nonetheless. Moving round, this is the E36. Let's give you a little view. So currently this is fitted with a 2.5 M50 straight 6. It's got a wide arch kind of felony form body kit on it, and obviously the DRS 10J back, I think 8.5 on the front. Moving around to the back, it's got red rear lights, kind of a Jap style back box, and a ducktail rear spoiler. And then this is fitted with a full safety devices roll cage, which I fitted a while ago. There's some nice seats. And you'll see it's fitted with a computer screen and a keyboard, and you'll probably be asking yourself the question, well, what's that for? Well, it's all been wired up now for a standalone ECU. So obviously when I've done the engine conversion on this, I'll be able to do some kind of live mapping and some analyze the data kind of on the move. So the plans for this one is a VR5. So that will be a 2.3 5-cylinder. So in essence, kind of these two will share a lot of the development. So what that means is that when I make stuff for the E46, I can in essence make a copy of it and use it on the E36. So that's things like the bell housing adapter and the engine mounts will be the same on both vehicles. Even things like the inlet manifold and potentially the exhaust manifold will be very similar. On the E36 it will just be down 1 cylinder. So moving on to the Corrado. As you can see, this is a nugget yellow VW Corrado. What makes this slightly different is the fact that it's twin engined, or it's been built to take 2 engines, should I say. And what you can see back there is kind of a semi-space framed rear end, which has allowed the front subframe to be mounted. Also the tops of the suspension turrets in the front have been welded into the rear. What that basically means is that all kind of the all the suspension and engine mounting related points from the front have been copied onto the back. So that allows you to literally bolt a front engine and gearbox and front suspension, uprights, wishbones, etc., onto the rear, and thereby make it twin engined. In terms of what engine is going to go in here, we're going to have two VR6 12 valve turbo engines mated to O2M 4-speed gearboxes, not 4-speed, sorry, 4-wheel drive gearboxes. So I will leave the, I'm not sure if you can just make it out back there, but I'll leave the transfer case on the gearboxes just to make it a little bit simpler, and it gives me kind of equal length drive shafts on both sides. In terms of what's been done, I've started to fit this centre tunnel in. This centre tunnel is actually out of an MR2, and my reasoning behind that is in an MR2 the fuel tank is in the middle. So what I've done is I've grafted on this, or starting to graft on this centre tunnel, as it allows me to bolt up an MR2 fuel tank which has been designed to clearly be that shape and mounted in the middle of the car. So things like fuel surge and fuel slosh shouldn't be an issue for this tank, because it's been designed to be a certain shape and size. And you can just see the filler net coming through here and out this quarter window. There was an option to put two fuel tanks, one for each engine, kind of behind this bulkhead, but I didn't really like the idea of having it that close to a running engine. But yeah, that's kind of where we are. I'm not going to go into too much detail because this is just meant to be a summary, and if you want to see more, go to the playlist and check out the other Corrado related videos. Moving on to the next vehicle, that's my VW Corrado, VW Caddy. So this is a Mark 1 VW Caddy in silver. This one's 4-wheel drive. You can see here. Back in Germany, this was converted to a synchro rear end. A synchro rear end comes from things like a Golf Rally. It was then later converted to Haldex, which comes from either like a Golf 4Motion or an Audi TT. In Germany, it was running a twin turbo R32, putting out a serious amount of power. When I bought it, it was literally just a rolling shell. I imported it from Germany a while back. As it was twin turbo, it used to have a kind of a massive front mount intercooler cut out the front section. In this one was running a kind of bone stock NA 2.8 24 valve VR engine. So as I'm not needing an intercooler, I've replaced the front panel so it looks a bit smoother and nicer on the front. What else can I tell you about it? It was left-hand drive, so I'm converting it to right-hand drive as we speak. But again, I'm not going to go into too much detail on this video. It was just kind of an update to give you a view of all the different projects. Right, so what else? There's the compact and the van. There's a few videos on the channel on both of those two. The compact is my drift practice car, and that's an E46 compact which has been converted to a 330 Ci, originally a 325 Ti. There's the van, which is a Mark 6 Ford Transit. If you've got a Transit, you know, or a Mark 6 Transit, you know all about rust, so check out those videos for how to replace the sills and stuff. But yeah, that's it from this video. I hope I've explained why I've changed the name of the channel and given you a brief overview of all the different vehicles. But as always, thanks for watching. If you want to see some more, feel free to hit subscribe, but I will hopefully catch you guys on the next one. Cheers, bye.